It's a red letter day for us. This follow-on order of 97 LCA Tejas Mk1A Alpha. The significant part is that there will be 70% indigenous content in this. It is an excellent example of how the government is walking the talk of Atmanirbharta. It's a red letter day for us. This follow-on order of 97 LCA Tejas Mk1A Alpha. This is a follow-on order with the fighters and trainers. And the significant part is that there will be 70% indigenous content in this. Compared to the earlier one, the indigenous content is much more. So we will be integrating the indigenous radar, indigenous EW suite and many other equipment. So this allows us to continue our supply chain. So we have already concluded the follow-on order of 113 engines with General Electric, and now we will be signing the contract with them. So this is a very good vote of confidence by the Government of India in the work HAL is doing and in the indigenous content that we are building and with the ecosystem that we are building and working. So it is an excellent example of how the government is walking the talk of Atmanirbharta and giving orders so that this will generate jobs downstream, not only in HAL but downstream in all our ecosystem. And the technologies are being made by all these companies. So it is a very big boost for Atmanirbharta.
Sir, if I may ask you, sir, if I may ask you, they're talking about creating more jobs. Now, you have already, a few years back, you had already signed the 83 LCA Mk1A aircraft contract. That was close to around 50,000 crore. This is going to be another 63,000 crores. How many jobs are going to be created? What is the level of aerospace sector, the kind of business that the private sector is going to get from this contract?
You see, in this aircraft, roughly 50% is the material content, 50 to 55%. There's a huge amount of material. And these materials, when we say it could be equipment, it could be metal, it could be any spare part, whatever we build, they're all going to come either mostly from the Indian private sector. And some things we will manufacture, but most of it will come from the Indian private sector. So you can see that out of this huge number, 62,000 odd crores, a lot of it is going to go into the indigenous supply chain. So that will have this downstream effect of creating jobs. For example, even we are indigenizing a lot of materials. We are working with Vidhani for indigenizing some of the materials. We are working with Yantra India for some aluminum extrusions. Recently we have partnered with them. So we are trying to build those supply chains to reach this 70%. So obviously when these new radar which is there, the indigenous radar, Uttam that is going to come, or the Swayam Rakshak Kavach, these are going to be made in India. So obviously there will be a spin-off in terms of all these companies which are going to make this, will generate lots of jobs. So it is going to be a very big benefit for the whole ecosystem. We expect to sign it in October. The contract will be 1 billion plus. The contract negotiations are done, the price is finalized. So we are only going through the contract details and we have to sign. So now that this main contract is signed, in October we will sign the contract with GE for 113 engines.
This month itself?
Next.
Can you tell us, now GE, we recently did a story that GE has supplied the third engine also. Now all these issues have been sorted out about the time taken by GE to supply. Have they sorted out their supply chain issues, and have they assured you that they will supply everything on time as per agreement between the two sides?
See, that ramping up is taking place. They had promised us 12 engines in this calendar year. But perhaps now we will get 12 engines by the end of the financial year. This year we may get 10. We'll get the balance by March. So our commitment of, we have already built the 10th aircraft, 11th aircraft is ready. So these aircraft will get built and we will have 12 aircraft ready. So they are now sorting out their supply chain. The basic problems I think are done, and now the production will ramp up and we will get those. Next year they have promised us 20 engines. So we have had a meeting with their top management, and they are also sharing a lot of information now on a regular basis of where the engine is, what are the issues. So I think that communication has improved, and we are confident that they will be able to now ramp up and meet our requirement.